documents. How they are close to you or they are differing from you?
I saw two names there in the listed here. One was Quest and then SIS. The third one, Team Lease, was also there, but it has absolutely nothing to do with what business we do. However, Quest and Team SIS do a little bit of what facilities management business we do. Their dominant business is either guarding or staffing, which is more than 75% of their revenue or profits. So that way we are completely different.
They have, I think, won the contracts for Ayodhya Airport, and that airport is going to be very, very busy post Raman temple opening and thereafter. So how are you planning to take care of all these things?
We have not won just Ayodhya, we have also one more airport like Tirupati, Rajkot, Mysore and things like that. But Ayodhya, I think we just don't know how it is going to behave. But my guess is it could explode. We will know sometime maybe by Jan.
We are gearing up for that.
And we are gearing up, we already have a 10-year concession. We haven't started operations. We will start by, I think, early Jan.
Now, considering your play in the market with so many variety under one roof, is it having any kind of entry barriers?
Come again, sir?
The way you are working with many services under one roof, is there any entry barrier for the newcomers to start this kind of business?
Definitely there is an entry barrier. One is because of the capabilities and the range and the wide service we offer. I think there could be entry barriers for most people, but I just don't want to comment on others. I'm sure there are entry barriers because of the complexity of the services we offer and the size.
The one big piece really in terms of entry barrier is that the IFM space in particular is a business of scale, because there is a fixed cost base that you have that any company will have, right? Which will vary a little bit, but it's by and large there. So the larger the revenue that you can run off that fixed cost base, that gives you a competitive strength that is hard to match. So larger companies can will always benefit. So that's one big piece to remember. In the other places, as we have said, in many cases there is complexity of the business, as Raghu mentioned. In many cases there are long-term relationships with the customer, which is not easy to replace. In some cases there might be contractual pieces. For example, the airports authority, the airports business that we talked about, is a 10-year concession. So not anybody can walk in, because there is also a lot of security implications, etc. So you need security clearances, there is a bidding process, and then you win the contract. So therefore there are different kinds of entry barriers in each of the businesses that we are in. Scale by and large is a barrier.
Yeah, scale is definitely a barrier because it's not easy to execute that scale.
And how did your company fare during the pandemic time, and what kind of new techniques you have developed post that learning?
Pandemic time, like what Amitabh shown that slide, we actually improved our margins because of one of our businesses where we kind of developed a new product which was only for work from home, and the reverse, when people resign, again the assets to be back. So that really helped us. So that's the kind of innovation we do all the time.
Right, sir. Thank you. All the best.